With 2023 coming to an end and 2024 already here, ONE D&D is on its way. It's crawling up the horizon as we speak. And 5th edition is, well, it's trash. You gotta get rid of it. It's over. It's done. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm totally joking. Hey there, everybody. This is AJ, and welcome to First Time DM. There are 3 inevitable things coming. Death, taxes, and WotC trying to make money off of our dice goblin little wallets over here. Don't panic, because I'm going to be able to run you through all the things that I'm doing to prepare for ONE D&D's inevitable arrival. I'm going to include some deep breathing exercises, some easy take-home homework that's not going to take you the entire night, and basically an intervention without spoiling too much. I also really want to know how you guys are prepping for the new edition coming out and what you guys are doing. So if you could let me know, just please put in the comments below. First off, just relax. The new Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master's Guide, or Monster Manual are not going to breach through your door, Soap McTavish style, trying to force it down your throat. Nor is any amount of stress really going to make a difference if they're going to add in your changes or what you want or what you're expecting or what you hate. And no matter how much we try, they're not going to add in the King Riz Warlock. As much as I put it into that feedback area in the Unearthed Arcana, yeah, I don't think it's going to help. So really, just get a cup of tea, find a dog, start petting it. Start a 6th character in Baldur's Gate that you never get past Act 1. ONE D&D is supposed to be backwards compatible with the 5th edition that we have grown to love over the past 10 plus years. And this means all the good and all the bad. Yeah, I'm thinking about you, Beastmaster Ranger. And if it's not backwards compatible, then these 2 guys have lots of explaining to do. In addition, unlike other game systems, or maybe video games that you guys have played in the past, you're not going to be required to adopt in this new rule set. It's not going to make or break your guys' sessions. And most of all, people will not make fun of you, chastise you, give you hate mail in your comments on your videos if you use the wrong edition. I'm just stoking the flame here, guys. The second thing that I'm going to do to prepare is I'm going to go back and read the core rulebooks again. You should go back and review the Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and the Monster's Manual. I would say go back in time and read some of that Unearthed Arcana, but considering it's just playtest material and they switch it around so much, it might not be worth your time considering they overrode some of the older rules. As I ponder my orb here, I'll say that in the near future, if they do come out with a summarized version of all the Unearthed Arcanas, go and read that. Otherwise, just take some time, your adult drink of choice, 5 or so cups of coffee, or whatever you want, and sit down and start taking notes. Take notes of the that you hate. Take notes of the stuff that you love. Because as they release the new edition, you're going to want to be able to go back on that and figure out what they added, removed, or changed. And overall, if ONE D&D isn't cutting it for you, if it isn't making your table or you as a DM happier, then you don't have to adopt it. Or you can take it piecemeal like a little puzzle and add in the things you like and you don't like. This is all for you guys in the end. And WotC doesn't want you to hear that, but there's really nothing forcing you to take up this new edition. Surprisingly, I did just look back at if D&D 5e base classes in the Player's Handbook were as good as some of those that were coming out in the newer editions, and I'll link my video, but it was very surprising. They're actually pretty comparable. This is going to go to show that even if you do have the new edition, with some of your players picking those classes and the old Player's Handbook, they should stack up pretty comparatively. The third thing I'm going to do, I'm going to just sit down and talk with my players. I'm going to get them in a powwow, get them in a nice circle, intervention style, and just talk about all the changes that I love. I'll talk with them about the things that I think they will enjoy more about this new edition, or the things that I can remove that were annoying them. But I want to make sure it's a collaborative exercise. I mean, role-playing is collaborative storytelling at its base level. So you have to involve your players. After you're talking with your group, they might say, oh yeah, let's dip our toes in a few elements, or let's dive head first, right into it. That's totally up to them. And just make sure it's an agreed upon consensus, because nobody wants to be left behind in a situation where they're not okay with some of the new rules, but the rest of your table is. And I myself, I've only played 5th edition, but a lot of the people in the comments or in other videos, other YouTubers have played 3rd or 3.5 or 2nd edition or advanced, all the different kinds. I would say relatively, we're all in the same boat here. A lot of us have played this for over 10 years, and it's going to be a big hurdle getting up into the newer edition. But we're all at the same level. And we don't know what to expect, but that's 100% okay. What I can say is that if you go over the rules, have a chat with your players, and take notes on what you guys like or don't like, the entire situation will be just fine. And I really just wanted to say thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate your comments. I really appreciate all the time you're giving to these videos, and I'm hoping that you're seeing a ton of value in return. I'm hoping it's making you approach different sessions in better ways, and it's making your life better overall. This has been AJ with First Time DM. Cheers.